In this video, I'm going to show you how I use teas and medicinal mushrooms and essential oils, all to keep my frequency high. So grab a cup of tea and follow me. So I take you through the appliances that I have set up on the bench permanently. In my juicing station, I have my juicer. This one's an Omega juicer, and I can put the link below if you like. Coming over, this is what I use to make the chai lattes, and all it is a milk frother, but it's from Aldi and it's quite cheap, and I just put the chai tea in here, pour the milk in, and let it emulsify. It becomes really creamy. So that's a really handy little gizmo. Over here we have the Vitamix blender, and this baby is a workhorse, so it always gets a good run every day. Next up, I have my, I don't know what it's called. Next up, we have the food processor. So this one's a Cuisinart food processor. So that stays out. Next up, we've got a mortar and pestle. I've got a NutriBullet if I'm just making a quick smoothie. Then I have a air fryer. So this one's a Wolstead Pro, and it's been pretty good. Happy with it. And over in the corner there, I have a water distiller. So I make all my own distilled water, and that's paid for itself tenfold with all the products that I make. And this little baby is my dehydrator, and it's a Devanti dehydrator, and it's a commercial one. So when I designed the Butler's Kitchen, I knew that I didn't want another oven, because I've got a really good one out there, but I wanted a dehydrator. So this one sits in here, and then the noise of it, you can't hear it in the house. So first up, we have the tea station, and this is where magic happens, basically. So we put in a zip tap. Now, it's expensive, but I saved and saved and saved for it. And this one has boiling water, sparkling water, and filtered water. And I have forgotten how to boil a kettle, because I just come here and I push my little hot water. Voila! It's amazing. All of the teas are in the drawer here. And so when you pop over for a cuppa, you have your choice of so many teas. It's like tea heaven. It's like a tea shop. I love it. So my smoothie station is here. This is where all the superfoods are. My smoothies are next level. So they have so many superfoods in them. You can see we've got maca, MSM, mucuna, chlorella, spirulina, just to started off. It's full of greens like kale and spinach, and yeah, just my smoothies are my staple. So basically, when I have my smoothie in the morning, my green smoothie, I pretty much don't need any more other food, but I do have other food. But it's got all the nutrients I need to sustain me for the day. In my Jingy Wala station, I have to explain. So when I was, am I crooked? In 2012, I was diagnosed with stage 2 adrenal fatigue and burnout. And I wrote a book about it called The Pace of Grace. And I'll put the link below. So it's my journey from healing from adrenal fatigue and burnout and how I did it naturally. And part of my healing process was medicinal mushrooms. And I became a massive, massive fan of medicinal mushrooms. And I made a drink that I would drink every day. And I called it my Jingy Wala because it's the Jing energy off the kidneys that in adrenal fatigue you become burnt out. And I say I contracted Bosamoko. So I was burnt out, stressed out, maxed out, and checked out. And so the Jing energy is what's really, really important. So my Jingy Walas became a staple. So it's a mix of different medicinal mushrooms. Sometimes I put up to 10 mushrooms in it, and raw cacao and some sweetener, maybe some maple syrup or stevia, maca. I've got the recipe. I can maybe do a video about that recipe later on if it's something that you're interested in. But it was just like a soothing hot chocolate, and they're adaptogens as well, so they will adapt to wherever in your body needs the medicine. So my Jingiwala station is here with all my mushrooms. This is my sprouting and soaking station. They're not set up at the moment. I'm heading away next week, so I didn't want to start some more seeds to sprout, but this is where they'll kind of sit, and I'll do another video when I'm ready to get some of my seeds out for sprouting, because it's really easy and it's so simple just to have some seeds sprouting on your kitchen bench so that you can put them in your salads and your smoothies, and they're so like micronutrients are just so beneficial to our health and really easy to do. My soaking station is where I soak all my nuts and seeds. So before I eat them, I will soak them for 8 to 10 hours and then drain and rinse them, and then put them in the dehydrator and let them dehydrate overnight. And then I've got some really good activated nuts that's better for the digestive system, and they're in the fridge ready to go as a snack or for making nut milks or putting in your smoothies. Just amazing. Another thing I love about my Alchemist Kitchen is this drawer. My essential oil drawer. I use the oils for so many things, from cooking to making my own cleaning products and body products. I've also created my own range of frequency products. There's a spritz to use around your body when you need a little frequency boost. There's also a set of chakra oils designed to clear, balance, and activate each chakra, and these are available to purchase on my website, which I'll include the link below. The next drawer is all my Australian bush essences. As an energy medicine practitioner, these essences are such a powerful way to complement energy healing. I offer an intuitive blend for raising your vibration, which includes a card reading from these beautiful cards. And the last drawer is my homemaker's drawer. This contains all the ingredients for making my home and body products. I started this in lockdown and just kept going. I just get so much satisfaction from using all my own products. So I think that's it. I'm going to grab a cup of tea and head outside by the pool, so I'll meet you out there. background is health and wellness. So I trained as a state enrolled nurse in my early 20s. I then became a laboratory technician. From there, I went on and became a massage therapist and a personal trainer. I've owned a luxury wellness spa and retreat. For there, I went to energy medicine practitioner and a Reiki master and so many other things in between. But for me, it's about the energy. It's about the vibration. I started off in Western medicine, and I realized early on that all I was doing was treating the symptoms. We weren't getting to the cause of what was wrong with people. And I realized that we need to take a holistic approach to our health and wellness. We can't just rely on a doctor to just write us a script for some drug. We have to look at what is actually the reason why we have these symptoms, why we're getting sick. And all disease starts in our energy field. And that's why I was so attracted to energy, because if you can get it before it becomes a physical issue, then you don't know how many diseases and illnesses you'll never get, because you're doing the energy practices to stop them from manifesting. You're raising your vibration through the foods that you eat and through the the life force that you actually give to your body. Throughout my healing, I just discovered that everything is energy, and I wrote about it in my book, The Pace of Grace, which I'll link below if you're interested. And I realized that if you can change your energy, you can change your life. And it was Tesla that said, when you unlock the keys to energy, you unlock the universe. And he's so right. If we can just take something that's not working for us and shift the vibration so that it's a higher vibration, we can come into alignment with all that we desire. And so this is what I've been doing for the last 13 years, is creating a lifestyle based on energy, frequency, and vibration. I believe that when we raise our frequency, we actually have a positive effect on others. We can help them do the same. And when we're living in this crazy world and we're hearing about what's going on out there, and we think that how can we help? What can we do? And we start to feel powerless. We just have to shift that mindset and say, if I work on myself, if I work on raising my frequency, that has a ripple effect out into the world. So I'm changing the world by working on myself. It's about taking accountability for who you are and where you're at in this very moment, and using whatever you've got in your hand to start with. And that's all you need to do. That's where you start. And from there, who knows? Who knows what can happen? Who knows where you'll go? So I hope that you've enjoyed my little tour. I hope that this has inspired you in some way to look at what you're eating and what you're putting on your body, and maybe just make some tiny, minute changes and see how that affects your energy, see how that affects your frequency. And if you want to know more, check out my video, The Sandstone House in the Rainforest, because there's a bug, there's a midgie flying around. This is where I live. This is my little piece of haven. So until next time, may you find calm in the chaos, peace in the uncertainty, and joy in the unknowing. Bye for now.